Welcome to the Militia gaming community. I'm Trigger, and today we talk about the 2020 Polestar 1 in Need for Speed Heat. Let's go! Alright, before I get into the video, I just want to mention my website. If you haven't seen this already, we have an events page on the website showing all of the upcoming streams and community events like tournaments and things like that. Click there if you would like to see all of the upcoming events. It's militiagamingco.com. Alright, let's get into the video. So, this Polestar 1 really only has one viable engine. All of the other engines are just absolutely poopy for this car. It is the 721 horsepower forged 3.8 liter V6, and it's been a while since we had a V6 take the top spot in terms of engines for a car. Usually it's a V8, but anyway, we've got a V6 for this one. Now, its fastest time on Arian was not the worst, but the car felt pretty bad. Like, it just doesn't feel great to drive. It's 301.5 on Arian. And then on Sonic, we had a 245.63, which is not that great. Again, it's just like in the middle. These times are not very fast at all, but they're also not like the slowest times. You wouldn't put this car next to the Raptor, at least not at this point in the video. All right. So here is the full track build for you. It's the 721 horsepower forged engine, Ultimate Plus engine parts, dual turbo 5x3 pound NOS, super track suspension, sport brakes, Elite race tires, Elite Plus clutch, Elite Plus 8-speed gearbox, super track differential, NOS refills and duration, and then steering sensitivity at 2, downforce -2. Traction control is off and drift style is on gas. Alright, let's move on to the drag build, and I'm not going to spend a ton of time here because this is absolutely a worthless build, but I will put up the build card for you. It has very bad drag stats. It does a quarter mile in 9.1, and it's got a 2.1 0 to 60. That ranks it at 116 out of 131 cars. So it's just not even worth it, but here is the full drag build. Screenshot it and we'll move on. Alright, moving on to the drift build. Now this took me a little bit to figure out, but I finally got something that I feel like works, and it's going to be that same engine again, obviously, but the parts that were important are the suspension, the differential, and the tires. That's what kind of gives you that drifty feel. So for this particular car, it scores 67,361. That was my average, but that's not the best. Now, once I figured out the build, the car handles very well. It actually handles a lot like my Evo 9 drift build. It handles very, very well. Transitions well. It keeps the wheels spinning. It doesn't want to straighten out on you. So anyway, here is the full drift build. Like I said, it doesn't score that great, but it is definitely a good handling car. Feels good to drift around. So anyway, here's the build. 721 horsepower forged 3.8 liter V6. Ultimate Plus engine parts, dual turbo, 5x3 pound NOS. Super showcase suspension, sport brakes, Elite drift tires, Elite Plus clutch, Elite 7-speed gearbox, Pro drift differential, NOS refills, NOS duration, steering sensitivity at +5, downforce at -5, traction control is off, and drift style is on gas. Alright, and lastly, let's take a look at the off-road build. Again, this is not useful at all unless this is your favorite car and you just want to drive it in the dirt. It ranks 83rd among off-road cars, and it's got a 155.7 on HTV2 and a 323.3 on Rumble, and that is like real close to, you know, Raptor level bad. So I just really don't like this car off-road. I wouldn't recommend it, but here is the full off-road build. Again, just screenshot this and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I really appreciate everyone's support on this video series. It's been crazy. You guys are absolutely amazing. But if you would like to support the channel even more, you can become a member of the channel. We have two different layers of membership. We have the $5 membership and the $10 membership. One of them you get badges and emotes and all that good stuff. And the other one you get members only streams and shout outs in every single video. So I appreciate anyone's interest in that. And shout out to all the Heat 5 members. Thank you so much for supporting me. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.